to work, you're not a bum. You're a brave bitch. You are. You're brave. You got up and you're doing it again and again every single day, knowing that it's, being the thing that's sustaining you or it's helping you. Hello, guys. Welcome back to another segment of my Dear Diary series. That's what I'm going to be calling it. So last week we touched upon not the motorcycles. Last week we touched upon redirection and kind of like, I guess, who I am and what I'm trying to bring to the table when it comes to my content creation. But today we are going to talk about gratitude. Keeping it simple, we're going to be talking about gratitude today. I love how the sun is on me, but like the fact that the side of my face is not showing is not giving. So we're gonna like move this a little bit. Okay, it's a little bit better. But yeah, I've been struggling a lot with, video ideas and just overall this whole content creation thing. And I feel like I don't give myself grace and I do not allow myself to be grateful for the little accomplishments along the way. One, that's how true it is. And that's kind of what today's video is just going to be encompassing is being grateful for yourself. And I feel like a lot of the times we get caught up in what we don't do and our failures and our lacks, but we don't accept that at the end of the day, like we're not grateful for the fact that we woke up and that we decided to put on our clothes, get dressed, took a shower, and went to work and made that money that we need to make to keep things, afloat. And it's those little things that we need to be grateful for because then we can be grateful for the bigger things. I'm gonna try not to ramble because I hate editing. We know this, it's one of my least favorite things to do. So, yeah, let's get into the gist of it all. For today's video, I really want to talk about gratitude and how I've been trying my best to practice it, but at the end of the day, it's difficult, especially in this day and age. It's hard to sit in gratitude when all you can think about is your lacks and your failures and where you could be and where the other person is. And, sometimes you feel like you're not good enough, but at the end of the day, you're perfect. And that's kind of where I want to get with everything. So instead of rambling, I'm gonna sit here, speak slowly and articulate, and try my best to convey the message that's in my brain because it's been keeping me up for the past couple of days. So I know it needs to be released with the world. Yeah, I even did my makeup for you guys. Like, I didn't put no lashes on. I just did some mascara because like I cannot have things on my eyeballs all the time. It's gonna piss me off. But let me get comfy and let's get right into it. So with the past year, I talked about my last video how like this has been a really hard year for me and that life's kind of just been all over the place. And I tend to work myself to death because I don't know what else to do. And I also think that like if I'm not working, then I'm a bum. And if I'm not doing something, I'm a bum and I'm a loser and I'm not gonna amount to anything. And if I don't have any money, then I'm just a broke bitch. And like, that isn't the case. That actually is not the case, like at all. But it's like this negative self-talk in my mind that's, on a consistent like tape and a play because like those are things that I was told when I was younger. These are things that the media and the world will push onto you. But the fact that you get up out of bed and you go to work, you're not a bum. You're a brave bitch. You are. You're brave. You got up and you're doing it again and again every single day, knowing that it's, being the thing that's sustaining you or it's helping you get closer to your dreams. Or simply it's the thing that's giving you consistency and structure in your life. And I've had to sit here with all my anger and resentment to find my gratitude. And I'm so grateful that every single day I wake up and I find the energy to take a shower because, a couple years ago I couldn't even do that. And I was in such a bad mental place. I didn't even want to be on this earth. And at the end of the day, like I surpassed that and I'm in a better position now. I'm able to get up and do my makeup and film my fun, silly little YouTube videos where I talk about gratitude. Like, Like, I don't know, it's just those little things that you have to be grateful for, because then how else can you be grateful for the bigger things that come into your life, you know? I was never accepting to like the things I did, or I think that's the way to phrase it, or like whenever people would sit there and give me my flowers, I couldn't accept it. Like, I graduated high school at 16, but I felt like imposter syndrome was just like all over. You know, going to college, surrounded by all these people who seemed to have everything and I had nothing. But that was a lie. I had courage and I had integrity and I had strength. I just didn't have the materialistic things that I deemed were necessary to fit in. And, you know, I allowed that to create such a negative self image. And, you know, down to even moving to Louisiana and being surrounded by a whole new environment, all these new people, all these new, like this culture. And I just always felt like I was less than everyone around me. And I felt like I was never good enough. And like it was also shown through a lot of my friendships. I felt like a lot of my close friendships in my teen years were just like geared around how people wanted me to be. And I wasn't showing a true reflection of myself. And, you know, I got lost in the sauce, man. I got lost in the sauce. And the past 2 years, I've been really, really trying to get out of everything and like to just evaluate who is Layla, right? Layla is an artist. Layla is a divine creator. Layla's a fucking warrior. Like, I am everything all at once. I'm perfection. And I'm so grateful for the woman that I'm becoming. I'm so grateful for the girl I was, you know, the young woman I am, and the woman I'm becoming. I am so grateful for all my faults and failures and all of it to come as well. And I have to sit in this gratitude, because if not, I'm just going to be an angry person. And I don't want to be an angry person anymore. I'm not. In my hearts of hearts and in my soul, I am the happiest person ever, because I want to embody light. I want to embody joy. I want to bring that to the world. That's why I'm an artist. That's why I sit there and I write my fun songs about heartbreak and about excitement and about new beginnings, because, you know, maybe it'll touch somebody and it'll resonate. And why I sit here and I film my YouTube videos. And, you know, it's like these little things. I will keep reiterating, it's the little things that you have to be grateful for. And I always tell people the little things are what piss me off. Like, it's never the big things, because you can expect the big things. It's always the little things that get me mad, because it's a cycle, it's a repetition. Like, you should know by now. And I think it's like the same thing with gratitude. Like, you know, it's a cycle, it's a repetition. Like, every single day, pat yourself on the back. Like, you brush your teeth and you flossed, you a bad bitty. You a bad bitty. Do you know how hard it is to floss? And I have them flossing sticks. And it's just like an extra minute added to my routine that I somehow ignore every day, and I somehow make excuses for it. But like lately I've been flossing. I done spent like almost $1,000 on getting my teeth done. These bitties, they gonna look nice forever. I need to secure whatever the heck is going on with my dental. So yes, I'm grateful that I was able to have the money to do it and put into it. But now I need to keep this like going. I need to maintain this longevity for my dental health. And it's like, even with my body, I'm grateful that I wake up and I feed it, because, you know, there was times in my life where I didn't. And like, you know, even now I definitely have been slacking, but I'm aware of it, you know? And I don't know, it's just like I'm coming on here and just venting slash ranting slash hoping that someone resonates, because I I don't know, I just want to be able to be the person that makes you acknowledge, like, you know, you're normal, you're human, you're like, you're okay. Like, no, you're not crazy, you're not psychotic, you're not a bum, you're not a dirty bitch, you're just human. And you're a bad bitch for recognizing all of these things, but also give yourself grace. If there's one thing I wish little Layla did, was give herself grace, because she was put through so many trials and tribulations, and instead of looking at herself as a warrior, and instead of looking at herself as someone who was courageous and brave, she looked at herself as someone who was never enough. And that's so hard, like, to even like think about that I experienced, and it's so disheartening because it's like I was a baby. Like, I was a baby. But my past is what made me into who I am now. So like I said, I'm grateful for it. I'm grateful for all of the trauma. I am. It made me stronger, I guess. Like, I hate when when people tell me that, like, oh, it's all of these hardships is gonna make you so strong. Like, sometimes I don't want to be a strong girl, but I am. And I'm blessed that I am. Because shit keep throwing it to me. And I'm going to turn it into something positive. I'm going to turn it into something better. I'm learning to be at peace as well. And I think gratitude is bringing peace to my life. It's bringing, like, understanding. In my last video, was talking about, like, how I'm really obsessive about things. And that if I don't have control over absolutely everything in my life, I literally crash out. And it's so embarrassing, but I crash out. And understanding that you don't have control over everything, and that that's okay, and you're grateful for the things you do have control over, it's a different kind of chill. Like, for example, I have a serving shift, like 10:10. That's how true it is. I have a serving shift a little bit later, and I can't control how much money I make, but I can control how energetic I am, the vibe I bring to the table. I can control whether or not I'm on my A game on my job, because that can influence how people tip me. That's going to influence my pockets. I can't control that it's slow season and that I might get 5 tables, but I can control that every single 5 of those tables is going to be pleased with their service, is going to leave me a nice review. And it's like, if I look at it as from that standpoint instead of the other standpoint, I'm more likely to make more money today. Because all I keep thinking about is, damn, girl, you need to make 160. Because if you don't make 160, you're not going to have the money to finish getting your teeth done. And that's scary. I mean, like, I have the money. It's just like I have a savings and I don't want to touch it. So yes, be grateful for you. Be grateful for everything you bring to the table, because you are a badass bitch. Okay? If no one's told you that today, I'm telling you that today. You're amazing. And you are the light in your life. So continue shining, because ain't nobody gonna bring that down. Not none of these bum broke bitches. Not your family. Not your ops. Nobody. Yeah. So with all of that, thank you guys for listening to my little diary entry. In my last video, I didn't really like label this series, so I'm happy that I'm labeling it today. I still have yet to put out that video because like the editing process has been so difficult. I'm trying like out new intros and outros. I'm using Canva a lot, so like that's really helping me. Canva is actually so amazing, guys. I have the premium subscription for free for like a month, I think it is, and I'm doing everything I can. I also have Final Cut to like edit my videos, but like honestly, I kind of like Canva more. It's so much easier, and like it's so much funner too. They have so many different things on there. Hashtag sponsor me. But yeah, I'm using Canva to learn to edit, so I've yet to put out that video, but it's coming within the next week. I'm giving myself grace when it comes to the editing process, because I also don't want to feel like it's rushed. I want to be able to execute things beautifully. Also, stay tuned for my vlog series and my Get Ready With Me series. This page is basically just going to be filled with a bunch of content for all different times of the day, all different emotions, everything. My Dear Diary series is literally exactly what it sounds like. It's like my journal entries and the things that I ponder throughout the week and I do feel like need to be verbalized. And then my vlogging series is exactly what it sounds like. When I move to Louisiana, I will be vlogging everything down from the, packing to the flight, to me and my girl partying the first day I touched down, because it's a Saturday. It's a Saturday, so we finna be in the club. Honestly, we might not be in the club. In the club, we all fam. Yeah, we might just go out to dinner and like smoke a blunt, you know, the vibes. And then my get ready with me series is exactly what it sounds like too. Doing my makeup, getting ready for my days, and probably a lot of story times, because I have a bunch of stories in the tuck that I do want to talk about. Some funny ones, some exciting ones, some sad ones, ones that don't make you cry. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. But I'm so happy to introduce the Dear Diary series as my first, introduction to the media. Stop, because I can vogue, guys. I can vogue. But remember what I said, I don't want these videos to be too long. So I love you. Thank you so much for watching. Again, my name is Miss lei.mercii, Miss Lei, Miss Mercy, Miss Layla, whatever you want to call me. I go by all of those little thingies. And if you just want to call me your love, honey, the bad bitty on the corner, not on the corner. I'm not selling the poon poon. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted. It's #ADHD. See you in my next video. Love you. Bye, 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 bye.